Julia, you're a counsellor and a mediator here at Relationships Australia, and I just thought it would be good to have a conversation about how families cope at Christmas. We know that some families do it really tough at Christmas. So it can often be a difficult time, and generally a lot of people are lonely. What can people do to help each other out in terms of loneliness at Christmas?
I think first it's acknowledging that it can be a really sad and difficult time for people, being disconnected from loved ones that are overseas, that may have passed away, separation, so it's the loss of relationship. So it can be a lonely time for people that are surrounded by family. In terms of loneliness, it's important for people to reach out, make sure that they're well prepared, have a plan in place so they know what they're doing, and if that means volunteering for organisations, reaching out to the community and their neighbours if family is not there for them on the day.
Great. And we know that sometimes when there are extended families, so you are surrounded by a whole lot of people, but sometimes we know these events can turn sour at Christmas. What can families do to prepare for how they're going to celebrate so that things don't turn bad during the day?
Don't assume that they know what's happening. Make sure that the plans are in place. We do know that excessive alcohol can create tensions with families, so reducing the limit of alcohol is important, and ensuring that the conflict, if there's children around, that the conflict is eliminated. So, taking away that emotion and letting the day unfold as it is.
Yeah. So along those same lines, there are lots of families we know where the parents have separated this year or maybe in the past 12 or 24 months. That's a really tricky time at Christmas. And I'm wondering, how can we ensure, in families where there has been a separation, that the children feel really loved and have a chance to be with both parents over the break? I mean, what can we do to make sure they have a fun and loving day?
Yeah, it's eliminating any conflict that may arise, ensuring that parents are on the same page in terms of what the day looks like for the kids, encouraging the children to have access to both sides of the family, whether that be through phone, email, Skype, to make sure that the children are connected and feeling as though that they can share the day with family that's not interrupted by conflict. And it's important to know that children grieve relationships. So if they're missing someone on that day, it's important to acknowledge that person.
So is there anything else you can suggest for people to prevent stress and to be better connected with the people they love over the coming holiday period?
Reaching out. There are many telephone lines that can help people if they don't have family. Reconnect, connecting with your neighbours, ensuring that you've got something to do on the day. It's important to plan activities with family and friends. Make sure you're feeling connected, whether that be face-to-face, through phone, email, Skype. Be connected, reach out. There are organisations that can help. If you're feeling lonely, there's 24-hour service lines that can help with that, volunteering. But being connected, I think that's the most important part in a relational ways, to feel connected to people. So that's neighbours included.
Yeah. So what about what can happen in just a local neighbourhood? In your street, what can you do to help connect people within your own neighbourhood?
Reaching out to your neighbours, seeing what they're doing, contacting other agencies that may be able to connect you with groups, volunteering at nursing homes, soup kitchens, putting yourself out there and feeling like you're part of the community, I think is really important.
That's fantastic. I hope you have a really happy Christmas.
Thank you.